So we are continuing to learn more about this deadly fire that happened on Summit Avenue in East Price Hill that took 2 lives yesterday afternoon. The coroner's office says 2-year-old Jayceon McGee and 21-year-old Nyla Lashay Harrow died in that fire. Alexis Martin spoke to the father of one of those victims. So what can you tell us?
That's right. I saw that grieving father sitting out here just about an hour ago looking at the destruction of what he says was his happy home. He says he lived there with many of his family members, and actually he was driving home with gifts for his fiance. It was her birthday, and he saw all the fire trucks lining the street and was just, went into a panic, hoping it wasn't his home. And he says when he finally was able to make it up the street, it was devastating.
It's really, you can't, I mean, it's a wordless feeling. You can't explain it. It's just something that's on the inside that's going to be there no matter what.
Heartbroken and trying to keep his family together, Howard Curtis says he is working to find a place for his family to live after their home on Summit Avenue caught fire Sunday afternoon. The coroner tells us the fire took the lives of 2-year-old Jayceon McGee and 21-year-old Nyla Lashay Harrow. Curtis says Harrow was his daughter.
She loved kids. She was always babysitting, the family kids. She was the babysitter for the family. In fact, the little boy that, passed away with her, she was babysitting.
Curtis says McGee was a sweet boy who loved Mickey Mouse.
The cutest kid you ever wanted, the big old eyes, the little voice.
We know 10 other people were hurt in the fire. Curtis says they are a big family with 11 people living in the home. Now he's focusing on making sure they have a place to live and basic necessities while they all heal from such a tragic loss. Tonight they are honoring Harrow and McGee with a prayer service at 7 o'clock outside of the home.
People are going to really remember those two and remember the happiness that was in our home.
Interim Chief Matt Flagler says the investigators are working hard to figure out what caused the fire.
The fire started, looks like on the outside of the residence and burned its way inside the residence. There's no indication that it was anything criminal, but we have to do a very in-depth investigation before we can confirm that.
Curtis says the best way to remember his daughter is to live your life as happy as you can be. She says she was the queen of the family. Now, he did say that they are collecting donations. His biggest need right now is a place to live. They have many family members that are now struggling. He's focusing on making sure their mental health is taken care of and they have basic necessities. So they are collecting donations at the Homewood Suites in Oakley. Reporting live in East Price Hill with photojournalist Sydney Bellum, I'm Alexis Martin, Fox 19 Now.
Thank you, Alexis.